What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Living in the Sacramento Suburbs channel. Today, we'll be talking about relocating to Sacramento and everything you need to know about moving to Sac or the Sac metro area 2023. Let's go. Let's discuss the most important piece, and that is planning your move. If you're not familiar with the Sac metro area, I would highly suggest taking a few days off to come out here and spend some time in the area. You're going to want to know or want to spend a day exploring each city in the Sac metro area that piques your interest and to see what each city has to offer.
You're going to want to explore the different neighborhoods. You're going to want to see the different vibes of the communities, the amenities they offer, shopping, entertainment, schools, the difference in topography of the different areas, and the general layout of the cities. This will really give you a feel for what you like, what you don't like, and that way you can do a process of elimination and really narrow in from all of the Sac metro areas to maybe just 2 or 3 suburbs that you'd like to live.
When exploring the cities that you will possibly live in, you'll also want to keep in mind your lifestyle and if these cities accommodate whatever that might be. So, for example, if you really like homes in Roseville or let's say Rockland, but also like the nightlife, that's going to be very limited in those cities as opposed to living directly in Sacramento. So your commute is going to be about 30 minutes to downtown Sacramento, where you have a good nightlife selection, which you might not like that commute after a night of being out and drinking. Or maybe you're the type that doesn't mind the commute, but doesn't necessarily want to live amongst the hustle and bustle of downtown Sacramento. So Roseville or Rockland would be a perfect fit for you.
Okay guys, before we move forward, just as much as we love making these videos, we love even more meeting your real estate needs. We are licensed realtors here in the state of California, so you've got to give us a call, shoot us a text, email, or schedule a Zoom in the description below so we can help you navigate to that perfect home for you. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell as well.
Okay, now let's move on to the next important piece, and that is selling your home if you have a home to sell before moving here. If you're planning to purchase a home here and you have a home to sell now, is really the time to start planning that. Shantae and I are part of a real estate mastermind group where we network with rockstar agents like ourselves in just about every state in the United States.
So if you don't have a trusted realtor that you would love to work with, we would be more than happy to connect you with one in your area to help you sell your home. We've done this numerous times for our clients that have relocated here from out of area, and they were extremely pleased with the realtor that we connected them with to help sell their home.
Next up is timing, which is really a big thing. Once you have found your realtor that is going to sell your home, it is important to put them in contact with us so that we could communicate a timeline and come up with a game plan for you guys. But what you really want to do is already have your home on the market at a minimum, and ideally already be under contract and through inspections before we are making offers on homes out here in the Sacramento area.
There's a lot of planning, logistics, and moving pieces when you're selling your home out of state or even out of area. And we want to make sure everything is aligned perfectly for you. Everyone's situation is different, so we get into a lot of these details during our Zoom meetings with you guys to iron it all out. And obviously, if you're not contingent on selling your home, then that makes the process even that much easier. And being a non-contingent buyer makes you a lot more competitive when making offers in our market. But we'll help you figure that all out.
Okay, moving along. Now that your home is under contract and you have moved past inspections and you're non-contingent, we are now looking at homes, which would be the next big step. So 1, you are coming back out here for the second time after already looking at homes in person and you already know the areas that you want to live in. Or since you really got that chance to explore the first time and have already seen it in person, you are now more comfortable with doing virtual showings for you to be more efficient with your time and your money.
That first visit of looking at homes and areas with you guys really helps us get an idea for what you guys are looking for in a home, your needs, wants, likes, and dislikes. So now when we're doing these virtual showings, we can tell you that the home faces south, you're going to be getting beat with the sun all day, and because you like to hang out in the backyard, you're most likely going to need to invest in a covered patio, which would be an additional cost.
Or there may be a hideous smell of cat urine throughout the home, and that you will need to replace all the carpets and floorboards and have it specially treated, which is going to be another huge cost. Or that there are power lines behind the home that you can see from outside your windows. It may sound like we're trying to talk you out of your home, but we are just trying to make sure that you know anything and everything that you can't necessarily see or smell during our virtual showings. We point out just about anything that you could think of that might be a con for you.
Okay, now that you've found that home that you love, you've got your offer accepted, then you would typically have inspections. Inspections are, by the way, if you're not able to be here for them, that's fine. One of us or both of us will be on site. You'll have a professional inspector. They'll do a complete report with pictures. We will also walk through with the inspector in video as he's walking through the items of concern or that you may want to ask to get fixed. Then we'll go through that report with you in detail and discuss it before you move forward with the purchase.
Yep, that's right. We are also present on final walkthroughs to make sure that any mitigations or repairs on the home have been taken care of prior to moving in. We want to make sure that everything that the seller said was going to be done to the home has been completed and that nothing new has come up like damage from the seller moving out.
Okay, now that you've found the home that you love, you got your offer accepted, we've made it through those inspections, this is now the time to move forward with scheduling your movers. One thing that we have always recommended that's pretty convenient for our clients is using pods. You load them up or have the movers load them up at your house. They ship them out here to Sacramento. They can deliver them right to your driveway and have them waiting at your new home when you arrive so you have all your stuff. But let's say your home's not quite ready. Maybe you want to do some remodeling like updating the flooring or painting, or maybe you have a new construction home that the timing is a couple months out. You can keep your pods in storage, maybe get a short-term rental or Airbnb, and then you can have them delivered to the home once it's ready.
All right, guys, it is now time to close on your new home. Congratulations. But wait, now you have to travel all the way out to Sacramento to sign all those closing docs. Just kidding. No, you don't. You don't necessarily need to be present for closing, as most of you are moving from out of state or out of area, so it's a lot easier for us to send a notary out to where you are at to sign all your closing documents. And we can even schedule the notary to work within whatever time works for you and your schedule for it to be less of an inconvenience for you, as we know you have a lot going on and this can be a very stressful process because it's a huge deal.
Okay, finally, it's time to take possession of your new home. Now, California might be a little different from whichever state you're coming from when it comes to taking possession. So here, the deed has to be recorded by the title company at the county recorder's office. Once they have recorded the deed transfer, we're officially on record and you may now take possession of your new home. Now there's one caveat. Since we tend to have fairly fast closings in our area of 14 to 25 days, a lot of sellers ask for some type of short rent back, commonly 5 to 59 days. So that will be something we discuss when submitting the offer, and you'll know when you'll be taking possession based on that.
So, if you're even thinking about moving to the Sacramento region next week, next month, or even next year, you gotta give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. However you wanna get a hold of us, we got your back when making the move out here to the Sacramento area. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more exciting content. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.